Peace, what's going on, everybody? As you can see, the moon just got done conjuncting Jupiter a couple hours ago. You can see it's fresh out of that alignment and everything. And even though I'm supposed to be going to sleep, I mean, not in the aspect of I got a curfew or like that, but I'm talking about like in a realistic aspect as far as like going to sleep, getting a good night's rest, because I got to go to work in the morning and everything like that, which I can handle waking up or getting a certain amount of sleep and still going to work and still being able to push through and everything like that. That's not what this video is about, though. I'm actually taking this time to, pardon me, let me get that shit out. But I'm actually gonna build on this K2 spice shit that I've experienced and everything like that. And you know, these trip reports or whatever you want to call them, trip reports. Basically, it's not in a particular order. Basically, as far as like one story, then another situation. I couldn't honestly tell you like chronologically, because everything was just all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Like, just as far as like my feelings and emotions, as far as it being tied to certain situations. I mean, this could be you could call this a part series. I'm pretty sure, like if I remember something that I didn't build on in this video, for example, I would make another part to that. But so yeah, let me just get in the mode, and let me just really, because this video is on the fly, let me just get into the mode to really explain to y'all what this shit really, like, of how it affected me. So this is like back in like, remember I was telling you in the other video when I was smoking weed, that was back in like 2010. So just that time frame, 2009, 2010, I'm a freshman in high school, about to become a sophomore and everything like that. Even before that time, there was a character in my life that I met, and like I said, I'm just going to call him Energy, because that's literally what he is. He's just walking energy. You just take a shape and form and just go about it and everything like that, not having to care for the damn world and everything like that. But anyway, so this is how this situation goes. I meet this character. He ends up being a lot older than me. Ends up being a senior, because keep in mind, I'm like a freshman when I'm meeting this guy. That's the perspective. I'm a freshman, fresh into high school, and even when I went to high school, I gravitated more towards the juniors and the seniors. That's not what this video is about anyway. But it's like more of a situation of, what, 50%? Oh yeah, that's okay. I might as well walk back to the house. That was the whole point and everything. But anyway, got the moon in the background. You got it. I'm losing focus. It's getting fucking late and everything. But anyway, this is the whole thing. The spice was introduced. I couldn't tell you the first time I smoked it and everything like that, but I can tell you one of the most prominent experiences I had. I like to call this the tunnel experience. And this is the reason I call it the tunnel experience. Let me let this car pass. I call this the tunnel experience because it's crazy too, because I'm walking past the street that this actually happened on, which is funny because it didn't even happen in the street. It happened in a little sewer area. I don't know if y'all know, like, I don't know if this is a down south thing. I'm sure this is everywhere and everything, but they're like little sewer ditches. And in this sewer ditch, you know, there's houses, there's a fence, there's the fence on both sides that, you know, you see the houses and you see people's backyards and everything like that. Back in my fucking younger 13-year-old, 12-year-old, 14-year-old days, we used to roam those motherfuckers and everything like that. Used to go down there and just like walk, like fucking run on the sides or do some stupid ninja shit or some, not saying ninjas are stupid, but I'm just talking about like the shit we were doing was childish and everything. Which that's what you're supposed to do when you're growing up as, like, you know, men and women and everything like that. You're supposed to go through these particular experiences and everything, because, you know, that's how you're going to shape and mold yourself, and you won't know any better if you don't go through certain experiences. That's why people who don't go through shit, they don't really know shit about life. Not saying they can't build up the esteem and the foundation to get about life, but it just might be harder for that particular person because they've been held back so much. But anyway, that's not what this shit's about. I can make a whole nother video about, you know, self-help and self-motivation and everything like that. But I think a problem with is like speaking, having a Mercury in the 12th house and having it retrograde at the same time is it's more of a situation to where if I'm walking, it's actually harder for me to actually try to get out what I'm saying, because it's like more strain on my body and everything like that. It's or strain on my throat chakra. I don't know. I think that's just a 12th house thing, or a Mercury in the 12th house thing. Mercury doesn't like being in the 12th house. It falls and it's at work at the same time. So like Uriel said, I believe he broke this down. It's like he's basically daydreaming at work. So it's like my fucking throat chakra don't know what it wants to fucking do sometimes. I'll tell you what. I love doing these videos like this because it just shows you my process of how I have to go about going through this energetically to even just make these videos and everything. I'm not saying it's a traumatic experience or anything, but it's not just turn on a video and I can just spit out every single thing and have the gift of gab and everything. I don't exactly have the gift of gab necessarily, but it's okay because I can still get my point across and people can still resonate. So I guess I do have the gift of gab to a certain degree on an Aquarius level or something like that. But so the K2 was more so introduced. This was like the beginning stages. So I was talking about the sewer area. Visual, to give you a visual. It's me, energy, couple friends. I don't even remember the particular people we were with. That's how hazy this situation was, to be honest with you. It might have just been me and him, to be honest with you. So I have a plastic bottle with the damn tin foil on the top, as of fucking with poking the holes in the tin foil and shit. And fucking cause more brain damage and everything by smoking the damn motherfucking aluminum. So the aluminum is putting holes in my motherfucking brain, as well as the K2 is fucking my shit up and everything. That's a lot of the reason. Yeah, the shit is astrological, but the astrological shit manifests physical shit, which is a representation of the astrological shit. So the shit's all correlated and everything like that. So basically it's a situation to where this shit fucked me up. And I still feel remnants of this fucking spice and the way and other shit and just all this just negative shit and everything. But anyway, so just imagine that. Fucking got the hole at the bottom of the fucking, take a lighter, melt the fucking bottom of the, whatchamacallit, water bottle. Fucking, and I don't condone none of this shit. So I don't want people fucking getting on my shit and doing nothing or nothing like that. But I don't do none of this shit. I don't condone none of this shit and everything like that. But this is the experience that I went through and everything. Got the water bottle and everything like that. Fucking smoking the shit. And just life just slows. Like my body just feels dense. Like I literally just became like a heavy iceberg or some shit like that. And it feels like I can't stand my body up to save my motherfucking life. It feels like I'm hunched the fuck over. Like I'm hunched the fuck over or something like that. Regardless if it looked like that, it felt like that. And it felt like every time I tried to pick my head up to try to look forward and everything, tunnel vision was a motherfucker. And I swear I saw nothing but black and a center. Like that. Like a tunnel vision kind of bullshit and everything like that. So I'm pretty sure I threw up or something like that. You know how the shit goes when it comes to shit like that and everything. So it's just fucking crazy because after that I still indulged in this damn substance, bruh. That's the thing. Not in a day. I didn't always have it. I wasn't buying it all the time. I didn't have a job when I was in high school and everything. I wasn't making no money. See, that's what I'm saying. I was literally like, I feel like I've been a vampire to people, to be honest with you. Now, I don't want to say a vampire because my intention was not to hurt people and everything like that. Because there's a difference between a vampire and a parasite. But I'm not scared to admit on camera that maybe I felt like to other people, I felt like I was a parasite to people. Or that I was acting as a parasite to other people. And I'm trying my best to heal and everything. I'm not perfect. I'm doing everything now by knowing thyself, knowing my astrological placements, doing these solar card readings on myself, doing solar card readings for people. The solar card readings resonated with motherfuckers. So I know I'm not fucking just tripping out and just saying shit on camera just to be esoteric and shit like that. I've been born mystic, bro. My whole life, like, I've had dreams of cyclopses fucking making beds and shit, and fucking all sorts of fucking high vibrating. Like, I used to have a dream where, this shit's kind of weird, this is kind of off topic, but I used to have a dream where I was like in a maze, like a Pac-Man maze looking kind of thing, but it was like close up, not like far away, but it was like zoomed in to a certain particular point. It was like a macaroni noodle, like bouncing, like this. You see what I'm saying? Like bouncing, like you can kind of get where I'm saying. And all I heard is shh, shh, shh. So it's crazy, just this energy in itself in general. And then in the dream, it would like pan out, and it would be this like triumphant, like build up of energy, like a fanfare kind of energy or something. And it was like really crazy and everything. I used to have really odd out there dreams. I still have odd out there dreams with fucking staircases, like literally, like I'll have dreams where I'm like literally like in fucking like theaters and everything like that. I always have dreams where I'm in theaters. I wonder if that's a fifth house, moon in the fifth house thing, like always being center stage. I'm not saying I'm always in the center stage, but it's a situation to where there's always a theater. I also have dreams to where I'm visiting people, but it's like I'm running up and down stairs. It's like everything is a whole project or something like that. And it's like going up and down stairs, like, but but every time I see it, it's based in like a project setting and everything like that. And I don't live in the projects or nothing like that, but I've had strong relationships with people who've been in those situations. So I've been in neighborhoods like that, and I don't knock neighborhoods like that because I understand what the struggle is like. Even though I've not ever really personally experienced it as far as living in that situation, in that environment, I do understand and I feel the energy and everything. But it's like that kind of like environment, like going down the stairs, but it's like everything's connected. Every time I visit people, I'm going way off topic, y'all. Yeah, spice is no fucking good, bro. That shit is demonic. I've had situations to where I've smoked that shit and shit was in slow. I gotta make another separate video for that. Shit was in slow motion, and I could hear what I thought at the time in a more indoctrinated mindset is like that was the devil himself from down below. Which that in a lot of ways that could have been my lower self talking shit to me. But, that's up for debate and everything like that. I'm pretty sure there was a lower demonic, entity that was trying to, throw me off and everything like that. Shit felt like it was 3 years. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shut this video down because this video was actually kind of deep now that I think about it. I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace.